What it do, y'all? So yeah, word on the street is that the large Asian beauty supply chains they gonna start blocking a lot of us indigenous individuals from owning our own business. By not selling us the supplies that we need. But that's cool. That's all right. I mean, there's other supply chains, and we can make our own product. And when it comes down to the hair and all that, listen.
The Asian community is making a mistake trying to block black businesses, and it's gonna cost them a lot. This move was taken straight out of Donald Trump's playbook, and it's a terrible one. Stick with me, y'all, because if the Asian suppliers won't sell, they will suffer the same fate as the U.S. soybean farmers. Let's talk about it. In 2017, the United States slapped tariffs on Chinese imports as a result of the trade war. China at the time was the world's largest consumer of soybeans, buying roughly 60% of all U.S. soybeans. But in July 2018, China placed a 25% retaliatory tariff on U.S. soybeans, making U.S. soybeans the most expensive soybeans to buy in China. So the Chinese didn't buy from the U.S. farmers, and the U.S. farmers had to find other buyers like Mexico, Egypt, and the EU. But they had to sell it at a discount as low as 24% off, and the US government had to bail out the soybean farmers, giving them $23 billion. But long term, this cooked the US farmers because China stopped buying from them. They bought from Brazil instead. So you see, deals were made, and China may never rely on the US soybean market like they did in the past. In this case, the Asian community is the US, and in a weird way, the black community in this situation, well, we're China. See, we've got money, so you don't have to supply us the stuff, but as businesses go and find suppliers who will, just know they're never coming back. And you see, this was always the goal. You guys are just speeding up the timeline. And once again, this isn't about race. This is about economics. Most blacks don't have hate against any race. We just know you don't like us, and we don't want to spend money where we're not liked. That goes for all races and people who don't like us. So this isn't personal. This is business. I'm out.
This is not a smart move. So apparently, the large Asian beauty suppliers, like the supply chains and whatnot, they're trying to counterattack the boycott by denying black business owners access to purchase goods. This is not smart. Like, do you realize, given the money that we have, we'll just go elsewhere. We'll just pay another country to create the goods for black people that are probably better for our health than the chemicals that we get from China. That wasn't smart. There's an entire beauty supply chain industry built around creating or manufacturing black beauty products in Asia. What do you think is going to happen to those companies over in China that are the supply chain for beauty products if we decide to just get them elsewhere? Are they just going to continue to sell beauty products to Asian chains that aren't making any money or even able to sell them? Because why would those chains even buy any more product if they can't sell the product they've already got? Things are getting really interesting. And they don't realize they're supporting characters, not main characters. I mean, when it comes down to the products themselves, well, we can actually manufacture a lot of it, but we can also help the diaspora by allowing them to use our formulas in order to manufacture. You know, they like to talk about drug dealers and all that other shit a whole lot. So let's go with that for a second. What happens when the people you sell to find another supplier. You guys either have to take out that other supplier if you can, or you're just going to sit on the drugs you've got because you can't sell them to anybody. And pretty soon you're going to get sick of sitting on all those surplus drugs, and you're going to have no choice but to sell them to the people who are asking for it. Right? Now, I say this, and I'm likening beauty products to drugs because beauty products are sort of addictive. They are. But what happens when we go, okay, you want to try to block us from having our own businesses by not allowing us into the supply chain? We'll just create our own supply chain. They're either going to have to go out of business or include us in the supply chain at the prices that they are including Asians in the supply chain. Hair, we'll talk to the Brazilians. The majority of Brazil are black of some kind. You think we can't just go directly to them to buy the hair? You think that China is going to be able to hold that back? They're not going to. They're an entire ocean away. We'll just talk to India directly. Y'all don't seem to know who y'all are fucking with, and this isn't smart. The reality is, y'all should have just been like, you know what? It's about time that they do support their own and create their own businesses and create their own way. It's about time. But instead of doing that, you guys are going to try to force us? Force us? I'm sorry, the last time anyone tried to force us to do anything, plantations burned. You really think you're going to force us? No. This isn't smart. It's not smart. Good luck to them in this endeavor.
That man took that video down quick, didn't he? The one that was doing all the hooping and hollering. Oh yeah, go ahead, boycott our businesses. We don't need you. He took that video down quickly. And I do not think it was because he felt remorse about it. Maybe he had a change of heart. I really think his people in his community came and said, you know what? You're challenging them to something that we cannot afford. Let's be for real. That was the dumbest video he can make. The dumbest video he can make. You're going to challenge black people to stop funding your business when that's what you built your business off of, the backs of black people. The liquor stores you come and open, the smoke shops, the nail salons, the hair and beauty supply stores. What the fuck are we talking about? The gas station, the corner stores that y'all set up in the hood. Because white people do not allow y'all to set up y'all's fucking corner stores in their neighborhoods because they don't want a fucking janky ass corner store. We're the only ones that accept that half-rate ass shit in the hood. And y'all becoming part of our community, we be fucking with y'all. But then it's moments like this that let us know that people really don't like black people. Because what the fuck do you mean stop frequenting your business? Who the fuck is going to come into that beauty supply store and buy the lash glue, buy the tracks, buy the bundles, buy the blue magic, buy the rat tail combs, buy the Bobo shoes that y'all be selling? Who's going to buy that shit other than us? Like, I'm livid because I try to stay out of shit like that. Politics and everything. It's like, it is what it is. People gonna feel how they feel. And what's crazy is we have black people in our community say, I'm still gonna get Chinese food. Rightfully so, do what you wanna do. So the thing is, there are some who are outraged by the decisions made by the government by letting that man walk. Then there's people who are like, I'm still cool with the Asian community. But you were going to take your ass up here on this live stream on social media, on the World Wide Web, and challenge black people not to buy from your business? It's so entitled to think that you have business outside of us. I'm sure you have other businesses, other people who come to your businesses, I'm sure. But who makes up the vast majority? What is the percentage? There's not enough white girls buying extensions to have box braids because they started fucking with a black man. There's not enough of them. not to keep you and your family eating. It's just all rooted in racism. Y'all really don't fuck with us for real. Y'all just came over here and studied the country and realized where y'all can make an easy fucking buck. Let's be real. Y'all in the hood just with the ratchets. Y'all in the hood just with the ghetto people. Y'all stay in the hood with us. From the 7 a.m. till y'all open that fucking corner store till 12 a.m. midnight when you lock it up after you done followed everybody in that store hoping they don't fucking steal a cheap ass bottle of water. Y'all in the hood just with us, but y'all toot y'all nose up. Go open a liquor store in the hills. Go open a beauty supply store in the Hamptons. You can't. It's not a need for you. It's not a demand. But the one demographic of people that actually respect and come and spend money with your business, you got up here and said, fuck y'all. Man.
Attention all black people, we are boycotting Asian businesses. Justice for Cyrus. I am walking in Beauty Town in Wardolph, the beauty supply store, to let them know we are boycotting. Okay? Wow. It's kind of empty. It's quiet, but it's a few people in here. Attention all black people, we are boycotting Asian businesses. Justice for Cyrus. I don't know if y'all heard about it on TikTok, but a young 14-year-old boy was shot and killed in the back for allegedly stealing 4 bottles of water that he did not do. The verdict came out in June, and the Asian man was found not guilty. Black people are boycotting Asian businesses, and that includes beauty supply stores, hibachis, curryouts, spas, and nail salons. Please shop black. Please spend your dollars elsewhere. Black people are not supporting this. We're not spreading hate. We are spreading awareness. Please shop black. Support your black businesses. Justice for Cyrus. Stop shopping in here, black people. Huh? It's not black. No, it's not. It's Asian. Yeah. I'm trying to find black-owned beauty supply stores where we can shop. Have you ever heard of the Cyrus situation? Cyrus Belton, shot in the back by an Asian. We are not supporting Asian businesses. Y'all can do what y'all want, but I'm just spreading the word. It's all on TikTok. We're not supporting Asian businesses due to the murder of Cyrus Belton that occurred in South Carolina, which a 14-year-old boy was shot in the back by an Asian man. The verdict came out not guilty. We're boycotting Asian businesses. They do nothing for our communities. Nothing at all. Nothing. But y'all can do what y'all want to do. But I'm just letting y'all know. We're spending our dollars elsewhere. Black businesses. They don't value our money at all. I appreciate that. To all my followers, viewers, supporters, if you like what I'm doing and you're with the movement, please donate to my Cash App and support the cause. $FOXI22. That's Cash App again. FOXI22. Thank you so much.
So what you and I have got to do is get involved. You and I have to be right there breathing down their throat. Every time they look over their shoulder, we want them to see us. We want to make them pass the strongest civil rights bill they've ever passed. because we know even after they pass it, they can't enforce it.
Common sense approach. Now, I know most Asian business owners are probably thinking to themselves that this situation with Black Americans banning, supporting their businesses will eventually come to an end sooner than later, and it'll be back to business as usual. But to be honest with you, I don't think so. As you can see these ladies getting it in, putting in work. I don't think so. I think you guys are in it for the long haul when it comes to Black people supporting your businesses again. And I'm going to give you a few reasons why I think so. Number one, a lot of people been waiting on you to fuck up anyway. And that's just the truth. A lot of people have been waiting on you to fuck up. Which leads me to number two. You have close to 50 million Black Americans in this country. A lot of them who have been waiting on the opportunity to provide these services to their community. But you was in the way, which goes back to number one. A lot of people been waiting on you to fuck up. And last but not least, a lot of Black Americans have been talking to their children about this. And there's a lot of things you don't want to be in the eyes of your children, but you definitely don't want to be a hypocrite and to look weak in front of your children or in the eyes of your children. So for me to sit down and have these conversations with my children on why we shouldn't support these businesses, and then to go and start back supporting them, makes me a hypocrite to my child, and it also makes me look weak. So for the, it's a few more reasons, but those just a few reasons why I feel like things will never go back and be the same as it was. It's common sense approach.
There are beauty supply stores in her area, and the allegations are those stores said no.
So I did not know that in order to own a beauty supply store and get supplies from a distributor, you have to get the permission of other beauty supply stores surrounding your area. I did not know that. And what she was saying was a lady named Matisse was trying to start a Black-owned beauty supply store. But she could not get the distributors to give her products because all the Asian beauty supply stores said no. So you have to get the permission of all the surrounding beauty supply stores in order to get products from the distributor, which I knew because I figured something was wrong every time a Black person tried to open up a beauty supply store. What kind of law is that you got to get the approval of all the surrounding beauty supply stores? So that's like a monopoly. So the Asian beauty supply stores have a monopoly in our neighborhood where we can't open up a beauty supply store and get supplies from the distributor because they are saying no. But yet you keep going buying your products from Asian beauty supply stores. Yet you keep going buying your products and food from Asian markets. This is why we can't get anything. And they're in our area. How the audacity of them to say no. But I tell you what, if we stop shopping with them, we can dry them up. There will be no Asian beauty supply stores in the area to ask. But see, we need to get on one accord. That's where we start doing the supporting the Black businesses only. And I mean only. That's where we need to start doing group economics with our people only. They are holding us back. And see, what they say, there's no systematic racism. But to me, if you're in my community, surrounding my community as well, and I have to ask you to use the distributor that everybody else is using in order to fund and to fill my beauty supply store, even though I still got to pay for those products. It's not free. You're still paying for the products from the distributor. So it's not like they're giving you anything. All they're doing is saying, okay, you can use the distributor. But without their okay, you cannot use a distributor. That's why when we do open beauty supply stores, it costs us hundreds of thousands of dollars out of our pocket because we can't get that wholesale price that they're getting. And then we keep going there buying stuff from them because their stuff is cheaper. Their stuff is cheaper because they're using a distributor that they won't allow black people to use, and they're in our communities. The audacity. How? And how are we not boycotting these Asian-owned beauty supply stores? They don't care about us. They don't support our community. They don't put anything back into our community. And they blocking us from using the distributor. And they're keeping us from starting these businesses in our own community. You really done had it, huh? It's time to boycott all Asian businesses. I keep telling y'all, the Arabs, the Albanians, the Chaldeans, the Mexicans, the Asians, especially the white people. Man, these people don't care about us. They're not gonna help you use their distributors and their suppliers to be their competition. But yet, how many Asian stores are around? How many Arabic stores are around? How many Mexican stores are around using the same distributor? But soon as a black-owned business come along and say, hey, I need to use these same distributors in order to get the wholesale prices so I can open my store, they say no in our neighborhood. Are you going to keep supporting people who are blocking your people from owning their own stores? Are you going to keep supporting this? Come on now. We got to find a way to bypass all these Asian markets, all these Arabic markets, all these Chaldean markets, all these Albanian markets, all these Mexican markets. Because you know what? While we sitting here watching them grow, while we're sitting here supporting their kids and sending them to college, while we're sitting here patronizing their businesses, they're blocking ours. What a way to say thank you to the black community. SMH, Farm Girl out.
Did y'all see the video of the guy that posted if all black women stopped buying hair care products for 30 days, the impact that it would have on the world? He posted a video and it blew up. All the comments are wanting to do it and how do we do it and all of those kinds of things. So from what I'm seeing, the revolution is going to start September the 1st. And he also posted the impact that it would have on the world. And I'm just going to kind of glance over what he said. Day one, he said that the local or the retailer, the chain stores, they would start calling emergency meetings, seeing if there was a boycott of something that they missed out on. Then he said day 2 to 4, Korea and South Asian owned distributors would start calling the store owners, asking them what's going on with the orders. Meanwhile, social media is being flooded with DIY videos, how-tos, tips, tricks, and things of that nature. Day 5 to 7, stocks would start sitting still and weekly targets are not getting met. So then the online stores try to do flash sales and stuff to get our attention to try to reel us back in to get us to buy their product. But us black women, we are sticking to our guns and boycotting. And then he said day 8 to 12, the media starts picking up on the story and doing stories about what's going on and all that good stuff. And they would say like the black beauty dollar is disappearing. Day 13 to 17, the social media influencers start picking sides. Either they're going to stay with the wigs or they stick with their products, their contracts and things of that nature, or they join the boycott and they start doing the DIY stuff behind the scenes that they know about. And then some of the beauty store owners start posting public apologies and asking what they can do to help and things of that nature. But then you also have those stickler companies that are sticking to their guns and not budging at all. Day 18 to 21 or 22 is when the small black-owned companies start to see a surge in their product, in their purchases. And these are the small companies that you can purchase directly from them. And then other social medias, TikToks and Instagrams and things of that nature, their lives are being like live video posts are being flooded with recipes and tips from the